Shalom, this is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. Website's www.spiritandtorah.com. Just continuing to do some ministry here. Basically, the only one-on-one witnessing I've done so far is had to rebuke this 40-year-old woman to her face, or 30-year-old woman, whatever, how old she is. She's been going around the students sitting here for lunch trying to tell them that they can sin and still serve Yahshua. She doesn't wear 1 Corinthians 11 head covering, so, I exposed her. Some good one-on-one witnessing. Hallelujah. All right, Torah rule number 23. Torah rule number 23, you must do this in order to get protected by Yah, and it's a commandment. It's a commandment, and this is having to do with tithing. Now, there are a lot of laws that are very intricate involving the whole network of tithing in the Torah. A lot of it cannot be done because we do not have a Levitical priesthood presently. We do not have a working temple presently. Those things will not be restored until after the rapture in 2017 and after Yahshua returns. However, we can do one particular tithe today that does not rely on the Levitical priesthood, does not rely on a temple, does not rely on us having to go up to the temple in Jerusalem to keep the feast days, doesn't rely on any of that. And that tithe is this. You take the 10% of whatever income you make, whatever you're paid, you take 10% of that first fruit, and you give it to widows and orphans. You don't give it to a pastor, you don't give it to a church, you don't give it to a ministry like mine. You take 10% and you give it to widows and orphans. You better do this, because if you don't, you'll go to the lake of fire. This is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. And then if you have anything above and beyond that, you can send free will offerings to, like my ministry or other ministries. That's fine. But you need to make sure you at least send 10% of your income, the first fruits of your income, to widows and to orphans. This is absolutely commanded. It does not go to a pastor, does not go to a church, does not go to anyone. It goes to widows and orphans. This is a commandment that's reaffirmed over and over again in the New Testament. This is Daniel John Lee with Torah Restoration Ministries. Website is www.spiritandtorah.com. Shalom.